This is the Legislation and Administration Committee after the LNA meeting on December 6th. It is 8:10 p.m. We've already done a roll call. Okay, we do not have minutes, I don't think. Oh, we do have minutes because we did have the organizational meeting. I hope everybody had a chance to see those. Could I have a motion on the minutes?
I'll move, Mark. It's Representative Iacono. I'm sorry, Josh.
I'll
No
second,
problem.
Jill.
Thank you. Okay, any discussion? All those in favor? Aye.
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 Aye. Any opposition? Any abstentions? Okay, moving right along. I'm going to go through the order that I have on the agenda here, so it may not be the order we heard it all in. Item number 4 is Employee Retirement Board, James Brown. Can I have a motion?
He needed to be postponed to next month,
Oh,
Josh.
sorry.
He had a commitment. He couldn't be here this month, so he asked us to bump him to January.
Thank you. Thank you, Pam. Okay, that brings us to item 5, and this is the Historic District Commission. First up was George Clark. Can I have a motion on this item? Or do you want to do that together?
Iacono, so moved.
Okay. Is it okay to do that as George Clark and Chris Shea, both?
Yep, good with me.
Yep.
Okay, could I have a second?
Second, Christine.
Okay, any discussion on these folks?
So the 2-term limit, that doesn't apply to people's time as an alternate?
No, they're considered separately.
Okay. And that's something that Jim decided on? Because I remember this was an issue with Adam Cliver also, because he had served already for like 12 years, and now this is it's going to be 17 years for him.
I know. I had asked the same question because Chris Shea had been there for a while, and it had gotten
clear. The whole point of having a 2-term limit is for property owners who might be under the thumb of someone who might have really strict application of rules.
I agree, and I definitely think if you haven't raised it with the Charter Commission, you should most certainly do that.
I mean, it's in the language because this is it's like a state statute with the HDC, so that's why they put into a 2-term limit. It's really just like our interpretation of that 2-term limit, and I don't understand why someone's time served as an alternate doesn't constitute time served. Because it does, because they can decide on people's properties.
I don't know what to say.
Any other comments?
I asked the same question and it was cleared. I don't know what else to tell you. I asked the same thing.
Okay.
Anything else?
I mean, it's nothing against any member. It's just the rule, and they both seem very experienced and knowledgeable. But I just get concerned about having someone serve too long on a board, especially like this, where they have a lot of power over people's property rights.
Any other comments? Okay. Jill, do you want to keep these as one item?
I think that both of them have this issue where I can't remember. It's more maybe with Chris that he was an alternate than a full, and now is going for a full. But I thought Mr.
George
is
just George's second time being appointed as an alternate.
Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, maybe we separate it out. Although I personally really, really like Chris Shea. I think he was a very good chair, and I wouldn't want to say no. I just have this reservation about this rule for the 2 terms.
Maybe that's something that could be sorted before the next Monday.
Okay. Yeah, I'll ask again. I asked with Adam Cliver too, but he was still appointed with his total amount of time served will be 17 years, I think. So.
Okay.
Well, do you want to divide them, Jill, and vote on them separately?
Okay, sure.
Okay, so that's a motion to divide. Remind me, somebody who knows, do I need a second? Just happens,
no,
right?
you could no. Once there's a request for a division, you just take them separately.
Right, that's what I mean. Yep, thank you. Okay, so let's take a vote on George Clark. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, thank you. And now on Christopher Shea, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Tom, do you know who that was?
No, I couldn't get those. Sorry.
Pam Iacono is a yes.
Christine Messina, yes.
Thank you very much. Anybody opposed? Any abstentions?
I'll abstain,
Aye.
Jill.
Me too, Josh.
I'll abstain. This is Tom Lambert, 3.
Okay. Moving on, we have David Kraft for the Fair TV Commission. Can I have a motion?
So moved, Pam Iacono.
And could I have a second?
Second.
I'll second.
Christine.
Thank you. Any discussion on this item? All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay. We are now on to harbor management. Everybody okay with keeping them as a group? We have Donald. Say again?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Donald Hyman, Doug Metchik, Bill Perugini, and Jeffrey Warren. Do I have a motion?
So moved, Pam Iacono.
And a second?
Second, Christine.
Thank you. Any discussion on this slate?
Are the two who didn't appear before us tonight planning on coming to the RTM meeting next week?
Well, one of them's Bill Perugini, who we all know, and I think Jeff Warren. I don't know I didn't look at the presentation schedule, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Okay.
Any other discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposition? Any abstentions?
I'll abstain because I just think that people should be available to answer questions if needed.
Okay. Do you know who that was, Tom?
That was Jill, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. All right, thank you. Moving on to item 8, we have the 244 Greenfield Street purchase by the Affordable Housing Trust. Can I have a motion on this item?
I'll make a
So
motion.
moved, Pam Iacono.
And can I have a second on this item?
Jill,
I'll second. Tom Lambert.
Okay. Any discussion on this item?
It's Pam Iacono speaking. I'm not going to vote on this item until the title search is back. That should have been the first thing that was done, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's a good point. I wonder when that's coming back.
He said he'd have it by the end of the week. Hopefully he does.
Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't want to vote on this if we didn't have the title back.
Okay. Any other comments?
Only that I agree. This is Tom Lambert.
Yeah, and I agree too. Okay. All those in favor? Anyone opposed? And I think we're all abstaining. Thank you. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll move.
So moved.
Jill.
I think that was Jill and Pam. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks,
All right. Have a great
Have a
night,
good
guys.
night.
See you next week.
You too.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Yep.
Night.
Bye.
Bye.